Welcome to episode 2, the sunrise episode.
We have 3 awesome breakfast sandwiches for you in this episode, and these are great to not only do in the backyard, but also take with you camping.
And we definitely actually woke up for sunrise. This was like a 5:30, 6 a.m. wake up just to get that beautiful shot.
A little bit extra, but you gotta love it. Mm-hmm. So really important, the first thing you're gonna see, we have the fire lit with the grate over it because we are gonna be boiling some water to do some various things. Really important, always make sure your pot is fully fireproof. Not all of them are. So for this first sandwich, you see me cracking some eggs in a plastic bag. Always make sure to add salt and pepper for some good flavor in your eggs. We use sea salt. Hot take that we didn't use, highly recommend you throw onion powder in your eggs, whether you're at the campsite or at home. So we're gonna do scrambled eggs in a bag over the fire. So really important, crack the eggs, add your seasoning, double bag it. We've got 2 plastic bags there, and then you're gonna throw it in the boiling water, and that boiling water is gonna cook it. So we moved the pot obviously off the fire, and just make sure that you're kind of moving it around and keeping the plastic bag away from the fire.
And that took about 10 to 12 minutes. You want to make sure that you're watching that bag so it does not melt into your water or into the fire. And Laura's just taking it out and unveiling this beautifully cooked scrambled egg.
It works so well. I'm definitely going to use that on future camping trips. So continuing with this sandwich, you've got your scrambled eggs. We've got an awesome croissant for this one. We cut that open, and we've got Monterey Jack cheese. Feel free to, of course, use any cheese that you fancy, and we just throw the eggs right on top of that. We've got our avocado there that was so beautifully cut and sliced up beforehand. So we've got egg, cheese, avocado. Another great way to season this, throw a little bit of lime juice and salt because that's always great on avocado. And then we're finishing it off with some salsa.
And this is all to celebrate National Vegetarian Day, which is today, October 1st. So we had to start out with a vegetarian sandwich for y'all.
And that was a beautiful vegetarian sandwich, a great, awesome croissant. So highly recommend, whether you're at home or on a campsite, to check out some breakfast sandwiches.
And we want to, use all that boiling water that we can, so I decided to also make some coffee this morning, because again, waking up at 5:30, I needed my caffeine fix, so just grabbed a cup of boiling water and threw it over some beautiful Costa Rican coffee grounds.
Yeah, super easy to make coffee that's not just instant coffee. You can still have great coffee without a coffee maker.
So we're on to our second sandwich here. So I have 2 slices of rye bread. I'm using some vegan cream cheese. And we're making basically like a Thanksgiving turkey dinner, basically. So we have our cranberry jelly. We're going to be using some vegan turkey. I think I'm going to throw some lettuce on there. And it was surprisingly really good combination of flavors.
It was fantastic. As a non-vegan, I was very happy to learn that cranberry jelly is vegan.
Yeah. Again, read all your ingredients for sure. And I'm just going to wrap this up in foil because this will be going over the fire just to toast some of my cream cheese and some of the bread bits.
Yeah, so nothing really that you're melting on here, but the great thing about that is you get your bread really nice and toasty. So moving on to our third one, you saw me toasting that bread on the fork earlier. I love a good toast in the morning, and we are putting cheddar cheese, ham, and pineapple on a Hawaiian roll. So hot take for myself, because I'm from New Jersey, I would definitely recommend some Taylor ham or pork roll on this sandwich. Anyone from Jersey knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, so ham, cheese, and pineapple.
And don't forget the honey mustard.
As well as the honey mustard on top. You're going to wrap it in the foil just like the other one. And we've got both of those sandwiches going on the fire, again, just to melt some of that cheese or get the bread nice and toasty. Make sure you put it away from the flames as much as possible. I know I kind of put it in there for a little bit, but the more you put it on the flames, the faster it's going to char. So you want to give it enough room to melt, but not get totally black.
Yeah, so we are just happily enjoying these sandwiches at like 7 in the morning. You see our cup of coffee is there ready for us, and they were good.
They came out so good, and I honestly couldn't pick which one was my favorite. Yeah. They were all so great. So, happy morning breakfast sandwiches. As always, if you recreate any of these recipes, take a photo, post it, tag us at Pacific Rec, or better yet, I'm throwing down the challenge. Show us your best breakfast sandwich. Again, tag us and you could win an outdoor cooking set.
And of course, stay tuned for our next episode, which will premiere November 5th, and it's going to be carnival themed. So classic carnival snacks, popcorn and apple crisp included.